heroes
and villains
of Ends Week. We're here to talk to you about a few games we just played today.
They were great.
Yep, I'm Michael.
And I'm Zach, hopefully.
You're watching Board Game Centric.
You think? Well, welcome. And welcome back to another show on our YouTube channel. Told you. Anyway, today's tabletop day where we're at, and we went in and tried to buy at least one game, and fortunately, we bought like 12 games. I don't know if that's the actual number.
It's quite a bit of games.
It was a lot of games. So we started off with Attack on Titan, moved over to King of New York, and then right into Plague Inc. And before we get to that, let's answer a few questions that got sent to us.
Awesome. First question. During our intro, we say heroes and villains of Ends Week. So some people have asked us, what is Ends Week?
What is Ends Week?
Ends Week is essentially that time you actually get to sit down with your family, with your friends. Someone is a hero, someone is a villain. It's an epic battle of board game proportions. So that is what Ends Week is. We are all the heroes. We are all the villains. Sometimes you're back and forth. That's Ends Week.
Yeah, that's the best part. I try to be the villain as much as possible. Smash. Okay.
Second question is, what is our content schedule? So
We don't know.
Currently, right now, we have full-time jobs outside of this. We would love to do this more. So our content schedule is kind of wonky. Yeah. So we're trying to shoot a video every week. That does not mean it's getting posted every week. Unfortunately, we really want to get you guys some more stuff out. We're really trying to double down on videos every weekend to start that process. We want to get you a video at least once a week.
Right. And with that, our top priority is the board game bentos for right now. As soon as we get a board game bento, because of our work schedule, we can get the box in the morning, open it up, and start getting that video out either that night or the next day.
So that brings us to our third. What kind of content are we going to do? So the board game bentos, oh my goodness. The board game bentos we're obviously doing. There's another couple board game boxes I'd like to get our hands on and show you guys some of that stuff. Second to that is going to be some gameplay videos. Hopefully we have one coming up real soon, Queen Domino. Other things are just box openings for games like Attack on Titan, Plague Inc., King of Tokyo. These are the games we got to play today. Other things, I'm going to call them spot reviews, where we have just been able to sit down, we played the game, we played all these three tonight, and kind of just talk about them for a little bit. And hopefully, and anything else that you guys throw at us and say, hey, I really want to see this. Some people have thrown out some great suggestions. We're looking into getting the game so we can play them, so we can talk about them.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of those games we have a hard time getting locally. We don't have the best variety here, so stay tuned for that.
We do have some good variety, though. We walked away with quite a bit of games today.
Yeah, obviously.
So, let's talk about Attack on Titan. Today, we played Attack on Titan.
One player got to be the Titan, the rest got to be the heroes.
That was one of the coolest parts. I really loved that one person got to be the Titan while everyone else was essentially climbing and fighting and trying to beat the Titan down at first.
And as a Titan, I won. That did not happen. They could not stop me.
It was horrible. It was a horrible defeat. But it was really cool. I love the, so you have your tower here. I love the fact that you can start on the ground and you can climb up the Titan. And you, as the Titan, could basically grab us from up on top and throw us back down the ground again. And there were cannon fire and there were sword fights, and it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
It was. And as a Titan, it wasn't just the easiest game in the world. Sure, I had a few win conditions. Take out the cannons, kill one player, or kill up to 12 civilians that are in the area. But the problem was, I had to try to focus on one of those three things, which sounds great, but the whole time, they were getting me into the kill range. And I had to constantly spend as many points as possible to regenerate as much health as possible, just to stay alive.
But it was a lot of fun.
It was great.
So, if we had to rate it, so let's go first impression. I'd give it an 8 out of 10, just because, one, it's unique. I've never played anything like this game before. So 8 out of 10, first impression, out of the box. I'd play it again, for sure.
Yeah, and I say the same thing. 8 out of 10. The Titan, they really captured how creepy those guys are. I mean, just look at way too many teeth. Mouth is way too open. It was also pretty cool that you had to build a 3D tower and climb up the tower and the Titan. So I thought it was pretty cool. And there's a ground level, and it's important. It's important every level all the way up. So it was pretty cool.
It was really neat. The way they did it was great. So after that, we played King of New York. If you're familiar with King of Tokyo, it is very, very similar. They added some new things, some new dice faces that do different things, like you're able to destroy buildings that turn into units, like helicopters and, not helicopters, jets.
They fly.
Wow.
It's all the same.
Wow. And tanks and things that in turn can attack your monster. You have larger, instead of just outside of Tokyo and in Tokyo, you have different boroughs of New York City, and your monsters are able to occupy those spaces instead.
Right. If I had to describe it, I would say it's kind of like Rampage, the board game. It was pretty great, and you could do it just like King of Tokyo. You could just try to get right into Manhattan and just swing for everybody, swing for the fences to try to win. Or, as I did, I played Calm. I tried to go the pop star route and just gain as much popularity as possible to ultimately get enough points to win. And that's what happened because I was on a roll today.
So, if you're a fan of King of Tokyo, you're going to be a fan of King of New York. Again, I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. If I can say those numbers right.
Same thing. You can't go wrong with a Richard Garfield game.
There you go. Cool. Yeah. Lastly, we played Plague Inc., the board game. I know a long time ago there was a popular app called Plague Inc., where you are literally a disease trying to infect the known world and wipe out humanity. It is literally the opposite of pandemic.
And that's what makes it so great.
And it was a blast.
It was amazing.
It was a lot of fun. So, you're the disease. Your disease mutates. You get to level it up. You take out countries and cities. It's everything that you're trying to stop in pandemic, and you're the disease this time. And it was a blast. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the best part was other players can isolate your disease to one country and nuke you literally off of the map and cause you a massive point loss to come back. It was terrible.
It was awesome.
It was great.
Again, if I had to rate the game, I'm going to go across the board. 8s out of 10s. They're all super fun. It's hard to just put a number on it and think, oh man, I'm going to get this because it's an 8. Because they're all 8s for their own reasons. I don't know what I would do to change to make it better. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 8.
8 out of 8. Well, I was going to give it a 9 out of 10. I thought that's the skill we were working on. So, now you know.
It's out of 10. I just lowered it because I didn't know how to make it better.
Nice. No, I would say it's a 9 out of 10. It plays very similar to the app. They try to keep as much of that gameplay in the board game as possible, and they did a fantastic job of that. Just an all-around fun game. The best part of all of these games, really, is how deceptively simple they are. Real easy to learn, quick to pick up, and can be very complicated when you're trying to strategize and take out your opponents. And especially with Plague Inc., you got to be very diplomatic, I would say. You definitely want to trick your opponents into fighting with each other while you can sit in the background and spread like a disease.
Yeah. So that's really it for our spot reviews of the games. We're going to show them off, so you're going to get to see some really cool pictures that we took of them and see different components. Awesome. Also, for more in-depth reviews of these games, we plan on writing blogs and writing reviews. Our website is coming, boardgamecentric.com. You can actually go there. You can put your email in, and you can get notified when the website goes live.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll be like us, but not. We want to post some of our videos there if we can, our blogs. We want to suggest games to you, talk to you about them, let you read about them. We're going to keep talking about the games. It's going to have a lot of games.
Sure. And we're going to have outside input from our friends that play the games as well. So they'll write the reviews as well.
Yeah, we'd ultimately like to build up a community of gamers. And one of the big points that we would like to emphasize the most when it comes to buying your games and playing your games is try to shop local when you can. It supports your local game stores, and they'll like to let you come in and play the games, unlike a Walmart or a Meijer or a big box store, if I'm not allowed to say those names. Bleep them if I'm not.
don't know. We'll find out.
We don't know.
So. That is it for our video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Hit that bell icon.
Hit that bell so you get told when we do a video. And that's about it, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot. And remember, it's all in the box.
Hopefully. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of... Hey guys, welcome back. I immediately lost track of everything.